Wholistic Health Awareness Tobago is a committee of the Tobago CivilNET that has been presenting an educational health series focused on mind, body, and spirit. The Wholistic Health Awareness Series is just one of several initiatives spearheaded by Tobago CivilNET. We have with us this morning Tobago CivilNET Chair Rodney Piggott to tell us a little bit more about this health series. Good morning to you, Mr. Piggott.
Good morning, Ruko. How are you this morning? And
Alive
your
and well, and
listening
yourself?
audience, good morning to you. I'm doing well. I'm doing very, very well. It's good to
Nice.
be alive.
Give thanks for that. So tell me about this health series. What is it all about, and who's the target audience for it?
All right. Currently, the target audience is Tobago and whoever tunes in, because the majority of our episodes are done virtually.
Right.
And so, of course, the World Wide Web, you could say it's the world. But we're really interested in stimulating this conversation and this way of looking at yourself holistically, not just in the divided portions that Western medicine has done to you. Send your body to a medical doctor, send your mind to a psychiatrist, and send your spirit to your church minister, and you have no idea where you are. You have no idea that you are those three components, and those three components are your responsibility.
Mhm.
Just like it's your responsibility to wash your body in the morning, brush your teeth, and so on and so forth, it's your responsibility to take care of what's going into your mind and to constantly clean out your mind, detox your mind through meditation of what's going into it. And your spirit, that is your responsibility too, partner. So, yes, holistically, we have to begin to look at ourselves holistically. And the fact that what goes on in your body can actually be coming from your mind. So the origination or the cause of what's affecting you physically may not necessarily be physical. And if you
Mhm.
simply go to a medical doctor who knows nothing about what's going on in the mind, he could be giving you prescriptions to treat the symptoms of what's in your body, but the actual cause, the stress, the trauma that's in your mind space has not been attended to. So then this reoccurs. And of course, you stay on medication for the rest of your life with all the side effects, and nothing gets cured, right? So holistic living is what we're trying to stimulate the conversation around.
So, Mr. Piggott, is it that you're saying that this holistic approach is meant to cure some of these ailments?
Well, again, curing is what the body does. The body has the ability to heal itself, right? So the ability to heal is within you. It's not for me to say that you are able to now activate that healing process, right? That's up to you and what you do. We do know that healing took place long before the Western medicine and pharmacology came into place. Your
Right.
body has its own a slew of pharmacological products within it. You have hormones that is inside of you that is meant to heal you if you're able to give your body, your mind, and your spirit the opportunity to do that. What I'm saying is that we don't necessarily give it that opportunity. We simply run to the medicine cabinet, grab an aspirin when you have a headache. But what caused the headache?
Right.
What did you stand and look back and see what kind of day you had, what you encountered throughout your day that may have been the reason for this? Is there an unresolved issue there that even though you numb the nerves that is feeling the headache, because of that headache is still there, and it's going to come back the next day?
All
You
right, Mr.
see, so
Piggott.
what I'm saying is that we are responsible for ourselves.
Mr. Piggott, I want to play devil's advocate here because I mean I hear what you're
Mm.
saying and I agree with it, right? That you are in control of it. But to some extent, like if we're being honest, right? Living as an adult in society, you realize certain things happen, right? So you go to work and you have people at work who's stressing you out. The sun was hot for the past 2 weeks straight. That could add to you getting a headache. You could have a majority of reasons and things that add to your stress that you don't really have much control over. How do you suggest, or how does this approach help to deal with situations that are, or that feel out of your control?
Right. So again, we're talking about holistic living, right? So now you're talking about stress has been introduced into your space that is now causing you to have a headache. And
Right.
while you may not necessarily know where that stress came from, while you may not necessarily know and be able to put your finger on, this is what's actually causing the stress, it's in there. And you already have within you the means by which to relieve yourself of stress, right? So instead of you come home from work, you do your chores, whatever you prefer the next day, you're plugged down in front of the TV, an electronic device, and you absorb all of this electronic drama coming off of the TV. You go through the news, you see all the murders going on and all over the place. It adds to your stress level. Okay, you sit down, you watch a horror movie, you scare yourself to death, and then you just turn the TV off and then say some prayers and go to bed. Hmm? Where did you take the time now to sit down and meditate and just allow whatever transpired, whatever is in there that does not belong? Give your mind now, who knows what's going on. So you may not be conscious of what's going on, but your mind knows what's in there. Give that mind now an opportunity to cleanse itself, to detox itself,
Yeah.
just like you detox the body. Our parents used to do that to us as children. When school is out, come get the senna and the castor oil.
And the
Let's
proper
get them
purge.
worms out your body. Before you go back to school, let's get them worms out your body. So you detox the body. Do you detox your mind?
Ah,
Do you detox your spirit? You feel what I'm saying?
I hear
Because your
you. I
parents don't know that you have a particular worm in your stomach, They don't know that you have and how many worms you have in there. But they know if they pass you through this detox session that your parents know, and they learn that from their parents and so on and so forth. If they pass you through the detox session, your body now will rid itself of whatever's in there, even though you are not conscious of what's in there. The
okay.
same thing must be done to your mind and your spirit. So before you go to bed at night, if you turn
Meditation.
the TV off, don't just jump in your bed one time. Sit down somewhere quiet, put on maybe some very, very quiet music, if you will, and just close your eyes and just meditate. Just let go. Don't think, right? And you will find it very difficult to do. And the reason you'll find it very difficult to do is because you have a million thoughts, electronic impulses running around in your mind,
Yep.
and you can't even sit still for 5 minutes, right?
All
And you
right.
want to jump in bed and sleep
So
with 1,000 thoughts running around your mind. No wonder you're tossing and turning in bed and having nightmares, and you wake up the next morning and you're absolutely tired and you start
yeah.
your day again. So yes, you
Yeah,
must
yeah,
have a
yeah.
headache.
I hear you. I
Hmm.
hear you, Mr. Piggott. Tell me something. If people want more information and they want to actually view this series, how can they do so?
They can go to our Facebook page, Tobago CivilNET. All of the videos are there from the launch. We had a brilliant launch, sir. Body, Mind, and Spirit. We had Ricardo Bob, Dr. Who spoke on body, Dr. Kadisha Wilshire, who spoke on mind, and Dr. Amir, Dr. Matt O'Neill Myrie, who spoke on spirit. It was a brilliant session. And since then, we've had 3 episodes. We've had Ricardo Bob came back with body. We've had Melissa Agbeko, who spoke on gut. You may know what's in your wallet, but do you know what's in your gut? Right? And then recently we had Onika Henry, Tobago's foremost sexologist, who gave a holistic approach to sexual well-being. A very, 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 very powerful session indeed. That session alone, trust me, is worth so much, and it's all there on the Tobago CivilNET Facebook page. You may go back and look at it, rewind, take your time, get the popcorn and sit back and chill with that. Don't
Yeah.
chill with Netflix. Chill with that and learn something about your
Chill with
body, your
CivilNet.
mind,
I love
and your
it.
spirit.
I love it. Chill with
Chill with that.
CivilNet.
Chill.
All right. Before we wrap, how has the public been responding so far to these videos?
It's been slow, right? It's been slow, but that's been expected. But what we have noticed is that there is a stimulation in the community from other quarters around this subject. So other people now, even morning shows, are now having their own health specialists on weekly, talking about holistic health. We've even had some of the medical divisions driving holistic health. One just recently had a salt awareness day, right? So these are the sort of things we want to see in the community. So we're
Yeah.
not looking to entertain a big crowd. We want to put the information out there and stimulate the community towards this avenue. Our next session is coming up on June 21st, and that is going to be on mental health, a very,
Nice.
very, very, very powerful component. And so look out for that.
Most definitely we will. And I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning, and congratulations on your work, because every little change that we can make, it does have a huge impact. And if we can take care of our mind, body, and spirit, then we're on the right path.
Very good. And don't be the devil's advocate, okay? Because one day that devil might say, I'll graduate from being my advocate. And so don't be the devil's advocate. That's a saying, but we have to watch what we say. We're feeding our minds, all right?
I hear you.
Take care, partner.
All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Piggott. Take care. Enjoy your day. That's Rodney Piggott. He is the chair of the Tobago CivilNET, joining us to chat a little bit about the Wholistic Health Awareness Tobago. You can check out all the videos they have live on CivilNet's Facebook page, so you can go check them out and get some information and some knowledge. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we have a whole bag of birthday celebrations, and I know you don't want to miss any of it. Stay tuned.